What's good, Unbreakable family?
Welcome back to the channel, guys.
Welcome back, y'all.
So, guys, today we have a quite crazy story time for you guys.
Yeah.
So we wanted to share this experience that happened while we were on our recent family vacation in Florida. As you guys saw, we went out there as a family. We took like a nice family vacation with the boys. Juan's brother came and everything. And a crazy situation happened that we honestly were contemplating speaking about.
Honestly.
Yeah, well, I feel like it was more me. I was more like not ready to really talk about it, and I just didn't know how I felt talking about it. Like sometimes I like to just like let things be.
And which I understood.
Yeah, but Quan, on the other hand, like on the flip side, he was like, like it's okay to speak about things that happen in real life. Like this is a real life situation that actually happened, and there's nothing wrong with sharing it because maybe it could bring awareness or. I don't know. It just might
help
be good to share.
Prevent something like that happening to someone else.
Exactly.
You know? So, like Rissa was saying, we was contemplating sharing this with y'all, but we just figured why not? Y'all like family, so okay.
And
let's get into the story time.
Now we're in more of like a better mindset.
Yeah, comfortable space
to even talk about it. You know what I'm saying?
Because we were a little shook up at first when it happened.
Yeah.
While it was still fresh. Yeah. We definitely didn't want to speak about it while we was still in Florida too. But yeah, now that a couple of weeks went by, we feel comfortable speaking about the experience. So we're gonna share like a small story time with y'all on what actually took place.
Yeah.
So as you guys know, we recently went to Florida on a family vacation. We took our children to Florida so that they could finally get some nice weather. It was a while since we took them on a vacation. The last time we took them on vacation was last year, August. So keep in mind, it's cold in New York. It's winter time, and they've been wanting to go outside and play play on the playground, go on the pool and stuff. So we had took a few vacations earlier this year, and we just was like, nah, we need to take the boys on vacation with us and do like a family trip at least once. So we ended up going to Florida for like almost a week.
Yeah, it was like 6 days. It was nice. Yeah.
And it was a beautiful, fabulous family vacation. The boys were having a blast and everything. So the second day we were out there, we took the boys to Disney. We went to Disney quite early because you know how them parks get, especially Disney. They're overly packed. It's a ton of walking. And we wanted to get there early for the parade that they usually have with all the characters, the boys' favorite characters and stuff. So we ended up going there. We had a great time at Disney.
So much fun.
The boys had so much fun. They got to see all their favorite characters, see all the shows. We ate there. We went on rides and everything.
Good amount of rides that day too.
Yeah.
Like, you guys saw the vlog. Like you saw how much fun we had as a family. It was a really nice day.
Yeah, exactly. In which we shared with y'all. It was extremely fun and an extremely long day. So we didn't end up getting back to our vacation home until like 6 p.m.
Yeah, like past dinner time, like around 6, I would say. So we were out all day from like early in the morning to like 6 p.m. because like Juan said, we just wanted to get up early, get out. So it was a long day. Like it was pretty exhausting.
Yeah.
Fun to say the least, but still exhausting.
Yeah. So I actually forgot to mention we were staying at a vacation home in a very nice area. Like where we were staying, it was gated, it had security, and we were surrounded by a bunch of other vacation homes. So
a lot of family, like very family friendly vibes.
It was a family friendly neighborhood. The vacation home was beautiful. Had everything that you could possibly imagine, everything in a kid's dream, an arcade, a playground inside, game room, pool,
slides,
billion bedrooms, slides, movie theater, all that you could think of. So we went all out, of course, so that the boys could have a great time in Florida. But yeah, back to what I was saying, we got back to our vacation home around 6 p.m. We were getting the boys wind down. We fed them and also bathed them. And we're just chilling in the vacation home, right? Just talking. So I'm in the living room with the boys, and my little brother's in the living room with us, and Arissa's like eating at the kitchen area on the bar stool, right? So while we're chilling, we hear a loud boom. And I'm pretty much gonna let Rissa pick up from there, because she was like the first to react.
Yeah, I was first to react because I feel like I was the closest to the door. But yeah, like Juan said, I was sitting at like the island, the bar stool in the kitchen. I was eating, also like starting to edit our vlog, the Disney vlog. So I was sitting there just like working and stuff. And then out of nowhere, I just hear boom, boom, boom. Like literally like someone was trying to break down the door, like the freaking police times 10, like knocking at our door. So I'm like, what is going on right now? Obviously everyone heard it, But like it just happened so abruptly and out of nowhere that we all were just like, what the heck?
It's like, what? So when I first heard it, right, my initial thought, I didn't know what to think because the house that we were staying at, like I said, it had a lot going on in there. Like it had an arcade, game room, movie theater, and of course every house makes a noise. But this house in particular, we had like a game in the arcade, the basketball game, that would constantly make noise. Like the balls would roll down.
The balls would roll down, and then that thing that like stops the balls, it would like go doom.
Yeah, it would make
it go up and then go doom. Like it sounded like knocking. Like remember the first night where they were like, what the heck?
It was like, what is that?
It was the arcade, so making noise. And then also there was a washer and dryer, and I had also started laundry right after
too.
the
So I was thinking
park.
maybe like the washer's going real fast and
exactly.
just shaking the house. But I don't know. I didn't know what to think. But that loud boom was like an unfamiliar boom. Like I never heard it before. It was like loud and crazy. So I'm like, what the heck? I hear it. We all hear it. So Rissa was the first to react, and she's like, babe, someone's trying to break in the house. So in my mind, I'm like, what? Like, are you serious right now? Like, I couldn't believe it. I'm in shock. I'm like, nah, no way. Somebody's trying to break in the house. Like, it can't be that. So when Rissa says that, I look towards the door. So the way the door is set up, there's a door, and then off to the side, there's like glass.
Like windows.
Yeah, like windows.
Yeah, like you guys know how like there will be doors, and then off to like the sides will be like just like little windows that you could like kind of see into the house.
But this one was like one long window.
From like the top of the door to the bottom of the door on the side.
And it was like skinny, but you could see out through that window, and you could also see in through that window. So I look towards the door, and I see at the window like a couple dudes with hoodies on actually trying to break in the house, and they like like
trying to
beating
break
down the door
like
the police, like the SWAT. So I'm like, like, are you kidding me? So I instantly rushed the door. Like my first instinct is, yo, I'm here with my family. I gotta protect my family. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm there with my children, my fiance, my little brother. Like regardless of anything, I gotta make sure that I'm front line to protect them. So I instantly get up and go towards the door, and I guess one of the dudes peeped me like through the window. So I don't know, they got scared, dropped whatever they had that they were using to break inside the house, and ran to their car. I seen like a car. They ran to the car and it drove off.
And fled.
So yeah, and it fled. So it was dark outside. I couldn't really see what vehicle it was. All I know it was like a dark vehicle.
It wasn't that dark, but it was like it was like 8 p.m., a little after 8 p.m. maybe. So like, you know, like the sun is already like kind of down, but like it's still not pitch dark out.
It's not pitch dark out.
But like if you're looking at a distance, it's still kind of dark. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it was like
but
that
still
outside.
early at the same time. Like that's not some like middle of the night. Like it's 8 p.m. Imagine like you just go to an amusement park with your kids and you just come back to your vacation home. I don't know where this happens. Like at 8
and there was
p.m.,
also a ton of street lights on the block, so it didn't look as dark.
Right.
But yeah, in that moment, I don't know, like your mind is like, you're not even really paying, like you in straight survival mode. So like, it's kind of like you kind of get fogged by like what's actually going on, and you're just in survival mode trying to make sure that you and your family's good. So I'm going towards the door and I see what's going on, but like, I'm just thinking like, yo, I got to get to this door before anything happens, or if anything does happen, like I'm there, you know what I'm saying, to protect my family. So I get to the door, Rich is like, no, don't open the door. And I'm like, nah, I gotta like see what's going on. But I got to the door, I ain't instantly opened up the door, but I seen them drive off, and I waited for them to drive off. By the time I got to the door, me and my little brother went out. We ended up seeing the weapons that they were using to break inside the house. So, all right, you guys know, I don't know what it's called, but there's this thing that you use to clean a grill. It's like a plastic
it like has the blade at
weapon,
the end. I feel like that would just be called like the grill cleaner. We were
it's
trying
like
to
a grill
what
scraper,
the
something
grill
like that.
Scraper or the cleaner, like you use to get all like the old food off the you know, the
they
grill.
pretty much was using that to jimmy the lock, and then there was like a pole, a plumbing pole right next to it that they were using to like hit the door, to bust down the door. Clearly they wasn't doing it right. It seemed like they've done it before, because to like, who would think of that? Like to use those tools to try and break in the house. Like it seemed like that's what they do, you know what I'm saying? But thankfully it didn't work this time. But regardless, we had the lock on the door, and then we had the top lock on the door.
Yeah,
so,
like the deadbolt too. So.
Yeah, if they were to like get the door open, it would hit the deadbolt, and they would have to break down the door for them to get in the crib.
But shoot, it was like, I mean,
but they was beating down the door like they wanted to break down the door.
Exactly, and I didn't like technically see. The only one that really saw like the.
I seen everything because I was So Riss is sitting at the island in the kitchen.
Only hear. I can't see her
on the bar stool.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but she can't see what's going on, and my little brother back is towards the door.
Yeah.
And I'm looking directly
you're
toward.
the
I'm
only one
sitting
that
right
saw,
there
like,
where I can see directly at the door. So I'm seeing everything transpire.
Like I
pretty
can't
much.
imagine you sitting there because like Quan had like literally the view from the couch to the door.
Yeah, so I'm like,
just seeing people,
I couldn't believe my eyes. Like I
Exactly.
couldn't believe like that was really going down. So like again, I'm in straight survival mode, going there to protect my family, and it just seemed like based off of them seeing me get up, they didn't expect nobody to be home.
Yeah,
so they got shook. They was like, they seen me get up and my little brother get up, and we rushing towards the door. So they like, oh shit, like somebody's home. They got scared, frantic, and dropped whatever weapons they had. But we also like nervous too. Like we don't know what to expect. We're in a whole nother state. You know what I'm saying? Like we just again going off of straight instincts. But thankfully things played out how it played out. So
thank God.
again, they got scared, frantic, dropped their weapons, ran, drove off. We went outside. Me and my little brother ended up going outside, seeing the weapons on the floor. We went to scope the area because we wanted to just make sure that nobody was still around to possibly, try something. So we was outside, and it was kind of weird for us because when we went outside, like we said, there's a ton of vacation homes right around us. Like the
Other
whole
families.
block, everywhere, it's just nothing but vacation homes. There was people outside, but people were like functioning as if nothing just happened. And we was confused, like, what?
Like, wait.
Y'all didn't hear this?
Yeah, like no one heard that at all?
Y'all ain't seen nobody drop off, nobody run. Like, it just seemed like it was something that normally happened in that area, or something that normally happens in that area, which was strange to us because, again, in our minds, we're thinking like, yo, we're safe over here. Yeah, we're on vacation with our family and we're in a safe place. There's nothing but people on vacation also like us in this area, and also it's gated and you can't just get in there. Like, there's security there. So like, what's going on? Like, what's going on? It was just fishy to us. So
it was very fishy. And I wanted to just chime in really quickly because I feel like with this whole incident happening, like we said, God was definitely watching over us. Thank God nothing like technically went further or happened. Like yes, that was very scary and traumatizing to experience, especially just being on vacation with your children and like your family, you know what I'm saying? But we just feel like we never really fully got answers from it, which is also like a very unsettling feeling and like really weird because we still don't know if this was like a situation where we were specifically targeted, you know what I'm saying? Like maybe someone noticed us and I don't know, maybe word of mouth got out that we were staying here specifically, or if this was just like a random trying to break in thing.
Yeah, it was crazy.
I don't know, like we don't know.
The house that we were staying at, for some reason, didn't have a camera on it. The house next door had a camera on it. But like Rissa said, we ended up getting no answers. Like, yeah,
they wouldn't share us any footage.
Nothing.
They were giving us like a runaround. Like we couldn't really get.
It was just
shared
sus.
anything. It was just
very
like
sus.
It was very sus to us, and we're like, nah, like this is not it. Like,
and also, we on vacation with our children. We out there for family fun time. We not moving like crazy. We don't move crazy anywhere. Like we're adults now. You know what I'm saying? We just move positively.
Yeah, you guys see we travel a lot. So
we move very cautiously. We don't just be outside flaunting with tons of money. Like we don't do that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like we just couldn't process why anybody would do something like that. But again, you never know what people's thinking. At the end of the day, thankfully things played out how it played out because we were up. And that's what shocked us the most. It was like they tried to break in while it was still early. Like we wide awake. It's still early. Like what? But thankfully it happened that way because at night it would have been even more of a shock and more terrifying. You know what I'm saying? Because we in a whole nother state. We don't know what to do. You know what I'm saying? But again, regardless, I would have been frontline there to protect my family, and I'm just happy things played out how it played out. So after that incident went down, again, we reported it to the security in the area and the police. Didn't get any answers, but we ended up switching our vacation home.
Yeah, so a lot of you guys were wondering, because if you guys keep up with us on Snapchat, you guys saw that we like shared where we were staying, and then out of nowhere we did a whole tour, and then out of nowhere we were in a completely different home. So like you guys were asking like, why did you guys have to switch vacation homes? Like what happened? So obviously we didn't want to talk about it at the time, like while we were still out in Florida. So yeah, we just like let it be. We made sure things were aligned differently once we moved. Like
we made sure that we took proper precaution to make sure that our family was good, mainly our children, and made sure that Rissa is fine too, because
so
we didn't want to put neither one, like our family period, at risk. We had to get up out of there. But yeah, I'm just thankful things went how it went, and I was just very disappointed that something like that took place.
Yeah.
You know, especially something like that happening to us having to experience that while our children is in the house with us is just crazy.
It was
you know?
very disappointing. I feel like you said this already, but like we don't be putting out no bad energy. Like we literally just promote nothing but family,
Positive vibes,
love,
you know?
positivity. So it's like for something like that to happen was very.
Yeah.
It was just like disappointing, like Quan said, and I don't know. I don't even know how to feel about it. Like I said, I wasn't even trying to speak about it because I wasn't in a space to. But
Yeah, but we are fully aware that there's always gonna be bad people out there, which
Right.
is why we make sure we move on point. But I just feel like with this experience, I'm thankful for it because it just made us move on point even more.
More,
You know what
yeah.
I'm saying? Now we know to really make
Yeah.
sure that we're on point, especially when we're with our children or anywhere with our children, because there's just crazy people out there and you know, bad people out there, and we got to make sure that we protect what's ours. So
yeah, and you guys see like how much we travel. Like we go on vacation all the time. Like this was just a really like out of this world experience, especially
Yeah.
for me. Like I never experienced no stuff like that. Like you grew up a completely different lifestyle than me, so I feel like, you know, you be ready, like, you know,
Yeah,
you're like,
I
okay,
mean-
this happens, but like for me, I'm like, oh heck no, like I was shook.
No, I could imagine.
You know what I'm saying?
I could imagine.
And our kids are there. I'm like, oh,
Even
no.
I was startled. Me and my little brother was startled because
Exactly.
again, we, regardless of how we was brought up, we never experienced nothing like that. You feel
Yeah.
me? So it was
Especially
just
not on
like,
vacation, like what?
for real on vacation. Honestly, it just made me mad because I'm like, yo, I'm on vacation with my family. Like,
Yeah.
how dare you? You know, that's how I took it. But yeah, regardless, like we're just kind of thankful for that experience in a sense because now we know,
Yeah,
like,
we gonna be on point.
like we always knew it in the back of our mind, like anything could happen anywhere. But like for that to happen in that area, we didn't think that would happen in that
No,
area
literally.
because we made sure that we did move on
Yeah.
point and stay somewhere that we thought was safe, but I guess not. But regardless, we just wanted to share this experience with y'all to bring awareness to y'all so that no one else or we can help prevent someone else from going through what we went through. You
Just
know,
to make sure like certain things, like even
Yeah.
anywhere you're staying, always make sure there's cameras. You know what I'm saying? Like
things like that.
yeah, like
Things like that.
Or
you
if
know?
you go into like a big house, like always stay with like a big group. You know what I'm saying? Just like
Yeah.
little things like that, just to like share.
Exactly.
Just a few things we would do differently. Even
Mm-hmm.
Quan and I, like I don't know, us being from New York, it's like different going to some states, like it's
Mm-hmm.
like Florida, for example, which is like an open carry state. So it's just like a lot of things that were running through our mind. I'm like,
Yeah, we
nah.
just thinking worst case scenario
Yeah.
or rip, you know.
Yeah,
But
so.
I'm just thankful that we're good. We just wanted to share that with y'all. Us and the family's good.
Yes,
I mean, it's been weeks since that happened, but we just figured that we should share that with y'all because y'all like family, and we just want to put y'all on game so that, you know, nothing like that could possibly happen to y'all, or y'all could just think twice and move with caution wherever you go, no matter where. Yeah, maneuver
Literally.
with caution, no matter where
Anywhere,
you
it
are.
don't matter. It could be like you could think it's like the nicest neighborhood, the safest gate, anything. Like you just
Yeah.
don't know. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but
So, yeah,
we're
yeah.
good. That was just a crazy experience.
really crazy.
Other than that, after that happened, we had an amazing vacation. Regardless, we
Yeah.
were good. We made sure that we were safe, and yeah.
Yeah. So I don't want to say I hope you guys enjoyed this video.
Yeah, I mean, this was more like a serious video.
but serious story time. But yeah, just
Still hope you guys enjoyed the story time.
yeah. I'm gonna say still give this video a thumbs up.
Yeah.
Subscribe to our channel. We're gonna close out today's video right here. Love you guys, and we'll see you guys in our next video.
Love y'all. Peace.